Top 5 reasons why I'll be rooting for Trump presidency for the United States. Number one, there'll be some level of peace and sanity in the world. I believe there's going to be some level of peace and sanity in the world because in the last few years, we've seen we've seen countries go at war against each other, and it's becoming like a norm. Today you wake up, this country is fighting this country, and we've had news of war all over the world in recent times. But I believe with a Trump presidency, some of these wars would never have taken place in the first place. America as a nation seems to be getting woke and woker every day. However, I believe these things need to be checked and put under control. Otherwise, the world is going to go up in chaos. It's going to lead to chaos and confusion and what have you. How woke can America really get? How woke can America really get? That's the question I ask myself, that how woke can it get for Americans? And what are the things put in place? What's the government doing to, check these things? Check these things. The other day, a woman athlete broke down crying because she was in a competition with a male who now thinks he's a woman. She was in a competition with a male who now thinks he's a woman, and obviously overpowered her, and she lost, and she just broke down crying. How bad can it get for women? Not just women. How bad can it get when people are seeming to lose their identity? They're not even sure of who you are. Some of those things I believe needs to be checked. With a Trump presidency, you won't have a man competing with a woman. I believe President Trump is able to do that. You won't have a man competing in a women's competition, which is all shades of wrong. It's injustice. It's quite unfair. So I believe with a Trump presidency, wokeness in its sense will be put under control and set in the right perspective. Wokeness is going to be, put in the right perspective. Men and women, there won't be gender misconception, misidentity, whatever problem associated with identity, that would be put under control. And also because whatever happens in America really affects the rest of the world, and whether we like it or not, it gets to us. So how woke can America get when it comes to woke culture? I believe President Trump has this under control, and he's going to do something about it. Thirdly, he's a man of his words. He says things and he does them, and that is the kind of president I believe America, as a great nation that it is, that is the kind of president I believe America needs. America needs a president the world reverse. America needs a president who can, walk it like he talks it. And President Trump, I believe, is that person. We've seen him in times past. He's taken decisions and has stood by it. So I believe he's a man of his words. When actions needs to be taken, he's someone that can do that. America cannot afford to have a weak presidency. No. America cannot afford to have a presidency who looks indecisive, or who looks like she's been fed or it's been told what to do. No, America needs someone that can take action. And for this reason, for the world to have peace and there to be some sort of sanity in the world, I believe President Trump is that person. Hi guys, Adela here, and let's talk about the US elections. Are you Team Trump or you're Team Kamala? Personally, I am rooting for a Trump presidency, and these are some of my reasons for rooting for a Trump presidency.